dirty looks from your mother. Never seen you in a dress that color, no. It's a special occasion. Not invited, but
lights out, race on, they all squirm for grip. Pagan gets a good getaway from the front row. Mr. Costa gets a good getaway as well. And they all seem to be fighting towards turn 1 as here comes Mr. Costa looking to the inside of Pagan towards turn number 1. And down the inside he goes for the lead. And I think he's into P1. Yes, he is. Gets the grip. Massive has had a brilliant getaway, pulling alongside Pagan there, trying to get into P2 and make it the Haas 1-2. Pagan looking to the outside as they run towards turn 2. Yannick has lost out there on that start. Corey into down to P5, and they all seem to have got through relatively unscathed. Fighting away is Corey and Yannick there. Oh, we got a spinner. Oh dear, that's Lio Blade into the wall in the background. Huge crash into the wall, and Paul McGuinness is going to capitalize massively here. Here he comes side by side with ILR Jake down the inside, trying to get past into P9, and yes he is.
Corey had a great exit going for the inside for third place in Masses. He went wide Masses out of the right-hander, the front wing damage, really not helping him there, and Corey's up in the 4th place.
And now here comes Tom, tighter line.
I wonder if he got damaged. He got damaged, but...
Well, here comes Tom to take away the position. Jordan fighting on the outside, but Tom, I think, is into P6. Let's see if he can mount a move on Massive towards turn 1. He's going to go for it down the inside into turn 1. Ferrari on Haas action. Down the inside goes Tom. Massive still there on the outside. Give each other the space. So Tom's going to change to the outside line. Massive will have the inside for turn 2. Let's see if he can pull this off around the outside of turn 2. Massives, I think, is going to be able to hold on to that, but Tom is still sticking his nose in stubbornly, refusing to give up. Massives runs him very wide out of that corner there, so that'll be him holding on for that to that position for now. Paul McGuinness starting to pile the pressure on Josh for P8. Thinks about a move down the inside. Think a little about it. Think a little dive, showing his nose. Paul is driving excellently today. He's loving the wet conditions down the inside of the South African here into turn. Well, the last couple of hairpins here. Josh runs a bit wide towards the pit lane, and Paul is into P number 8. No love lost between all of these drivers. They all want the points. Scott was very wide. Here comes Casper on the inside of the chicane. Down the inside goes the Finn. And he might have to cut the corner there. Matt is going to capitalize on that as well. Casper's into P11, and Matt is into P12. Tom with a much better exit. Massive's going defensive towards the last section. Just gives him enough room to work with. Nice bit of racing, great spatial awareness from Massives there. Let's see if Tom is going to go for it. Thinks about it down the inside. Massives leaves the space. A little bit of a tap and run from Tom. Massive somehow slides the car through and is still going to hold on to P5. But he's going to be very vulnerable down the straight now. Let's keep an eye on board with the Northern Irishman here. Massives goes right to the wall. Where is Tom going to go? He's going to have to go to the outside towards turn 1, squeezing each other towards turn 1. He wants to go to the outside, but he's going to get the switch back. Oh, where's Jordan come out of?
Oh, Jordan went for it, and he's hit him.
Massives is fighting every single corner with that car. Touches the curb. Great save from Massives there, but here comes Scott now. He's lost him a lot of time. Scott to the outside. Let's see if he can make a move here. Nope, no room to work with there. Oh, Scott looking up the inside into the last corner. Let's see if it, very close to the wall. Scott with the traction. I think he might get the traction on the way out, but Massives has a better line, but Scott is ahead. Just Massive still has his nose in there towards turn 1. Good straight line speed in that Haas on the brakes. Who's going to be better on the brakes? Looks like Scott might hold on for this one. Let's see if Massive can get the cutback. Yes, he can. He does get the cutback. Scott sliding on the way out, but I think he is ahead this time. Casper looking to the inside. Might just outbrake him here. Stick one down the inside. A little bit of side pod contact there. Now, Silent Assassin might capitalise on this one, but no room for him to work with. 5 laps to go in the Hungarian Grand Prix. Oh, there's a lot of contact, and that's Luke around. Casper involved.
Jeez.
And that's how quickly it can turn. That's how quickly it can turn. Sector 3, Luke out. Oh dear.
That's a nasty crash of Masses on the main straight, and Masses has hit the wall afterwards straight away. Lost his front wing.
Wow, ouch. Yannick is in. He's given up.
Yeah.
Here we go. This is going to be no contest. Straight past. Rocketing past. This is going to come down to the wire. Corey might have bottled it somewhere. Oh, he's got a puncture. Rear right. He's got a puncture.
Well, the same then happened
Oh,
So
he's
Mr. Coulter
through.
just walked
Paga's
away.
through into the lead, and surely on his way to victory out of absolutely nowhere. Yeah, Tom's caught him. Tom has caught him and through. Oh no! There's contact.
Tom went too early.
Paul McGuinness.
Oh, no.
Paul McGuinness is going to get second. Paul McGuinness is about to get a podium. Unbelievable scenes.
Absolutely
Yannick.
crazy. Where is he? He's right behind. Can Tom hang on? Will he get a penalty for Costa?
Oh,
I think he went for that too early.
What a story. What a story.
Pag is round the final corner.
And what an end to an incredible race. It's going to be Paga who's going to win the Hungarian Grand Prix. And would you look who's going to come through to take P2. It's going to be the Flying Scotsman. It's Paul McGuinness to take P2.
Fantastic race.
Tom held on to take P3.